Yo, what's up, boys and girls? How you doing? I got another lesson here for you tonight. I don't know if you guys are into heavy metal, but if you are, this is a lesson for you. I'm gonna show you how to basically beat the low E string like Mike Tyson beats a speed bag. You know what I mean? You know, kind of like all these old thrash metal bands from the 80s and 90s, and it's all about doing rhythms on the low E string in between. Yeah, you gotta get those gallops going. That's what they're called, or reverse gallops. Straight 16th notes, like 4 notes per beat. These are all different rhythmic units that we're going to use to be able to create rhythms and riffs using, thrash metal style techniques to come up with different chord progressions and riffs to write your songs with. Or just to build up the skills to be able to play the songs that you like. So, I'm going to start with basically doing what's called palm muting. Now, palm muting is when we put the side of our palm, this right here, on the bridge, right where the strings meet the bridge. So you get like a slightly muted sound, but you can still hear the note. Like, you don't want to be completely muted where you hear like a nothing or no note whatsoever. It's got to be able to ring through. So, we don't just do downstrokes, but we want to get very good at downstrokes. So when you're doing downstrokes, let's consider them being like eighth notes, or eighth notes are basically like, a note every half a beat. So when you do 2 eighth notes, you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get it? 2 notes per beat. So, basically, start with that and just get used to the sound. Make sure you're getting that palm mute right. Don't be up too far or too back, and you're not even muting it. You know what I mean? You gotta get just the right sweet spot and get the right tone. So, that's an eighth note rhythms, straight down strokes. Then we're going to work on what's called a gallop. So a gallop is like a picking pattern where you go down, down, up, down, down, up, right? So you've probably heard this a lot in heavy metal. So that is probably the most popular way of playing like heavy metal and throwing in riffs between it. But there's other units as well we're going to practice, but you got to get that one pretty solid. So down, down, up, 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 down. So the next one would be called a reverse gallop. So if we're doing down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, or like an eighth note and 2 16th notes, basically we're going to do the reverse. 2 16th notes and then an eighth note. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. Get the idea. So the last one we're going to go with for today in this exercise and routine is basically going to be 4 16th notes. So every beat, you're literally going to go down, up, down, up. Or think 4 syllables, per beat. Mississippi, 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 Mississippi. to give you the nice count to be able to kind of flow in between each beat or every time you tap your foot. So, going to turn this into a little routine now where you can practice this stuff. So I like to start off with, like, say, 4 measures of eighth notes. We can see Pluto behind us. Hi, Pluto. Alright, do that, get warmed up, and then we'll do progressively the gallop situation. So we're going to play 1 gallop and all eighth notes. Do that for 4 measures. Then 2 gallops, followed by 8 notes. 3 gallops. 4. Basically what I do is I'll start off with eighth notes, do 4 measures, then add the gallop routine. Basically, I'm going to add 1 gallop on the first beat and do the other 3 beats with downstrokes. Then, after those 4 measures, 2 gallops and 2 beats of downstrokes. Then 3, then 4. Then we're going to go back to eighth notes, give our hands a break, do the reverse gallop routine. Again, that's going to be first beat for 4 measures only, and then you're going to do the rest eighth notes or downstrokes. Then 2 beats or 2 reverse gallops per measure, then 3 reverse gallops per measure, and 4 reverse gallops per measure. Then you're going to go back to eighth notes, all downstrokes, give your hand a break. Then start with the 4/16ths. And same thing, I'm going to do 1 beat, the first beat, then the rest eighth notes, then 2, and the other 2 beats would be eighth notes, then 3, and then 4, and then you're pretty much done. And you know, you should be doing this to a drum beat or a metronome. I just kind of like did it here, so if it was a little off beat, I wasn't completely perfect with the click, you know, forgive me, I didn't have the metronome on. But normally that's what you want to do. But you know, if you're just learning the actual exercise, you don't necessarily want to do it to a metronome. You actually want to just get used to the different rhythmic units and just learn to play them properly first. Build up a little bit of momentum and speed, then try it to a metronome or a drum beat. And start slow. Then, you know, each week or so, you just kind of up the BPM or the beats per minute on the metronome, and you're golden. You can keep upping it and upping it and upping it until the point where you're playing as fast as you want, you know, death metal type stuff, if that's what you like. So, you know, That's what it's all about. So we basically want to just get used to being able to do this stuff so you can mix it up. Heavy metal. Peace.